Hi, this is Drew with the Daniels Ag Services with your post-WASDE Wilkins Ag Wire recap. So without further ado, let's grab the whiteboard and figure out what exactly we got today from today's WASDE. So first thing we're going to do is what you see in the black here is going to be the pre-report estimates, and the blue is going to be what we actually got from today's report. So first off, for yield, the yield came in today at 171.7 bushels per acre. That's what we got from the USDA. As you can see over here, that's a bushel per acre more than what the trade estimate was, so that came in higher than the trade estimate. Sticking with the theme, beans were higher than what the trade was expecting as well. Came in at 46.6 bushels per acre versus a trade expectation of 46.3. Production came in higher for corn. The USDA pegged it at 14.395 billion bushels versus the trade estimate of 14.28. And then bean yield higher, production higher, came in at 3.913 billion bushels versus the pre-report estimate of 3.89. Ending stocks, slightly higher for corn. USDA pegged it at 2.002 billion bushels versus the trade estimate of 2 billion bushels. So trade was pretty much spot on with their estimate on that. Bean ending stocks, this was a pretty big difference here. Came in at 475 million bushels versus the pre-trade estimate of 416. So it's a pretty big difference there. And then wheat, sticking with the theme, across the board, we're basically higher, even when you include the global numbers as well. Basically higher. The USDA was higher than what the average estimates were. So 698 million bushels is what the USDA projects wheat ending stocks to be versus 669 pre-report estimates. So as I noted here, a lot of the global numbers were also higher than what the trade was expecting. And again, this is the average trade estimates. There were some lower, some higher than what the average trade estimates are, and definitely some of them fit in there. But if you want to see the specifics of the ranges, what we got in August versus what the average trade estimate was versus what we actually got today for everything, then check out the Wilkins Ag Wire. It'll have it in the email. The completed tables that we sent out today, where those question marks were for September, that will have all the data in there. So not surprisingly, if you understand WASDE reports and what we just went over there, the markets all finished lower on the day. Basically, the data points that they traded should go lower, or at least didn't give it anything for the bulls to feed on, and they didn't have anything to feed on, thus selling ensued. We did get a little bit of a rally into the close, especially in soybeans, but still did finish lower. We'll have to see how they open up tomorrow based on what we've done today. You know, to give some of the overseas markets a chance to trade it as well post-report and see how it goes. But overall, based on the numbers we got and the way the trade reacted, it was seen as a bearish report. So if you've got any questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow morning.
This material is conveyed as a solicitation for entering into a derivatives transaction. This material has been prepared by Daniels Ag Services broker, who provides research, market commentary, and trade recommendations as part of his or her solicitation for accounts and solicitation for trades. Daniels Ag Services, its principals, brokers, and employees may trade in derivatives for their own accounts or for the accounts of others. Due to various factors such as risk tolerance, margin requirements, trading objectives, short-term versus long-term strategies, technical versus fundamental market analysis, and other factors, such trading may result in the initiation or liquidation of positions that are different from or contrary to the opinions and recommendations contained therein. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future performance. The risk of loss in trading futures contracts or commodity options can be substantial, and therefore investors should understand the risks involved in taking leveraged positions and must assume responsibility for the risks associated with such investments and for their results. You should carefully consider whether such trading is suitable for you in light of your circumstances and financial resources. You should read the risk disclosure accessed at www.danielsagservices.com. Daniels Ag Services is not affiliated with, nor does it endorse any trading system, newsletter, or similar service. Daniels Ag Services does not guarantee or verify any performance claims made by such systems or services.